I'll briefly describe how to use an interactive simulation that looks at conduction through composite walls where one of the walls has heat generation. And the simulation is located at this link. These walls have contact resistance between them, and we're looking at a steady state system. So 3 walls with different thermal conductivities. There's a temperature drop between the walls due to contact resistance. The left wall is insulated, so no heat transfer. And the right wall has flowing air at 20 degrees C that's removing heat. Of course, the temperature difference between the right wall and the gas phase. And so the simulation then allows you to pick which of the 2 walls, either A or B, you're generating heat. And it allows you to pick the rate of heat generation and also the contact resistance. So let's look at the simulation. Here's the simulation. The details show the equations used to generate the curves. And in this case, we picked wall A, then you notice this is not linear. We're generating heat here. It's flowing to the right since the left side is insulated. Right now I have no contact resistance, and we've magnified the thickness of the space between the walls. This is really just the thickness joining 2 walls together, but just to be able to see the change. So if I increase the contact resistance with this slider, then you can see we get a temperature difference between the walls. I can increase the rate of heat generation. Of course, that raises the temperature. The walls where there's no heat generation and are just straight thermal conductivity, the temperature is linear between the walls. If I switch to B, well, because this is insulated, there's no heat flow to the left. Heat's generated in B at all is leaving to the right. And so this is no longer linear in B, but linear in C. And so we increase the rate of heat generation. And we can now try to understand for a steady state system how heat is transferred out of the system to the right. And the equations, of course, explain the details of how we get these numbers.